All right, guys, let's talk about how important, even in a hot real estate market or not a hot real estate market, let's talk about pre-marketing your properties, okay? And how important it is, because I don't know if you follow me on Facebook or not, but I've been posting a lot of homes that I pre-sold before the renovation is even started or even completed. How do I do this? What are the platforms I'm using? What are the successes and the failures to get those buyers in the door? Not every buyer that came in was a buyer. But how did I qualify them in order to make a buyer come to see my property while it's under renovation or even before I started renovation in order to pre-sell the property? What are the key factors to pre-selling the property? Well, let's talk about the factors, okay? One good factor is you're in control of the transaction. The buyer came to you, the buyer's working directly with you. There's not a whole lot of middleman in between. So you guys can work that out direct, okay? Cut out the middleman, which means less headaches. Number two, importance of that, if you cut out the real estate commission, and this is coming from a real estate agent, that's gonna save you a lot of money too. For example, on a $200,000 property, you pre-market and you pre-sell, well, right there, you just saved yourself $12,000, okay? You do that 4 times a year, that's $48,000 a year. How would you like to have an extra $48,000 a year in your pocket on simply 4 flips a year? So this is another reason why it's important to pre-market your stuff and your products. And number 3 is the ease of the transaction. A lot of times, I hate to say this as an agent, but a lot of times when you get agents involved, they get these third-party home inspectors that want to blow deals, and they don't want to keep deals together, and they want to make a big fuss about everything. When you're buying used homes, expect to have problems, but it's important to understand also that home inspectors are there to do a job, and sometimes they can blow your deals. So let's just talk about this. When you're doing your pre-marketing, you're in control. Keep yourself in control. Dictate the price, dictate the terms, okay? And make sure that the buyer is following what you want, because they're getting that chance to buy that home before it even hits the market, especially in a hot market where there's multiple offer situations. Well, guess what? They're the first one to actually get that offer and put that property under agreement before it's even available to the general public, okay? So that's important, the importance of pre-marketing. Now, the question is next is how do we pre-market, right? Well, there's lots of free ways to do that. In the program, I have tons and tons of ways that I can explain to you how to do that, okay? But some of the quick ones for you to know right now. Zillow, you can go right on Zillow for free. You don't have to be a real estate agent to do that. You can put on there for free as a buy owner. You got Facebook Marketplace, hot topic right now, free again, right? You got Craigslist, the old school way, still works. We still get leads off of that, but my advice is work all the free items, okay? The key here is when you can pre-market the property, you typically are going to end up getting more money for the property with a lot less headaches and closing on the terms and conditions that you're looking for as a seller. Again, you can see on my Facebook post, this week alone, we're on a Thursday. I've already have 3 pre-solds that haven't even begun renovations yet. I'm allowing the buyer to pick their things, but the key to this is you're in control of everything from price to terms and conditions. So this is why pre-marketing is so important. Now, granted, if you don't get the property, sold and you're remodeling it and your remodel comes to an end, then my advice is automatically go ahead, list it, and get top dollar on the backside, paying that commission, dealing with the other buyer's agent, and then dealing with the process of home inspection, mortgage commitments, and all that other stuff that goes with it. That's okay. You're also going to have the process when you deal direct. You're going to still have the home inspection, not the home inspection, but the appraisal and the commitment and all that stuff as well. But a lot of times when you're dealing direct, you probably have a relationship with a lender that you can kind of refer that buyer to. That's the difference between pre and post. So they both can work. My advice though is always be marketing your property, because ultimately it's more dollars in your pocket at the end of the day. All right, that's my tip of the day for you. Thank you.